Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, the Jagaban, Asiwaju non Anambra. Your Excellencies, I know the protocol is quite long. I have just been informed shortly before I started running down that we need to abridge quite a whole lot, so I'm going to deliver my speech very shortly. The protocol lists governors who have traveled far and near to come and join us in welcoming our President and the spirit of our comradeship. In particular, I deeply appreciate my friends and governors of Imo, the chairman of Progressive Governors Forum, and our chairman here in the Southeast Governors Forum. The governor of Gombe, who is the chairman, Northern Governors Forum. The chairman, Governor Ogun, my own chairman, the governor, Southern Nigeria Governors Forum. And then my neighbor, the governor of Delta, Abia, Enugu, Ebonyi. I deeply appreciate, and Governor of Borno has traveled all the way from Borno to join us. We deeply appreciate you, and on behalf of Anambra, I welcome all of you. My brother, Nuhu Ribado, the NSA, is here. I see the Deputy Speaker, House of Reps, Benjamin Kano, Right Honorable Senators Abaribe and Ume, Honorable Ministers, our own dear Minister from Anambra, particularly, Our Excellency Iyom Bianco Jubu is here, and the man I say who is laying the foundation with concrete, our amiable Minister of Works, Your Excellency Dave Umahi, and the others, the Chief Judge of the State, the Speaker, Deputy Governor, and so on and so forth. Like I said, please forgive me, because it's filled up with a galaxy of men and women. The Emeka Anyoko, Chief Emeka Anyoko, who is also being honored today. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me just go straight on and make a few remarks. On behalf of the government and great people of Anambra State, I am greatly honored to welcome you, our dear President, to Anambra State, the light of the nation. No Asiwaju, no Omeni Ifoka. Now, many people don't know that in 2005, the traditional ruler of Oka honored our president with a chieftaincy title of Omenife Oka. And today, the whole Anambra State, the 179 communities of Anambra State, have gathered and bestowed on him the title of Dike Simba Anambra. It's no longer the one of Oka. Dike Simba Anambra No. Welcome to Anambra State, the land of enterprise, knowledge, and leadership. Welcome to the home of many of Nigeria's and Africa's founding fathers and leaders. This is the home of the Zik of Africa, Nwafo Rizo, the Premier Senate President, Odumegwu Ojukwu, Alex Ekwueme, Edwin Umezo, Kenneth Dike, Margaret Ebo, Chinua Achebe, Pius Okibo, Chinua Achebe, Chubo Kadibo, etc. Welcome to the home of the elder statesman, Chief Emeka Anyoko, and welcome to the home of the Cardinals. Anambra is the home of the Cardinals. We have currently 2 of them in Rome, and 1 of them participating in the voting. We are still waiting for the wife, maybe they are holed up somewhere. Arinze and Obaleke, and the home of the Blessed Iwenetansi. Yes, welcome to home of West Africa's largest market and automobile hub, as well as thousands of Africa's shining entrepreneurs and innovators. Welcome to Anambra, the land of infinite possibilities. I welcome you to Anambra, Mr. President, to Anambra, reputed over the past 3 months as the safest state in Nigeria. And yes, welcome, Mr. President, to Anambra, the home of the progressives. Your visit to Anambra State today, Mr. President, is historic and consequential. The last state visit by a president was in 2012, ostensibly to commission a brewery and another private enterprise. This visit is not just to commission projects. We have over 500 kilometers of roads, flyovers, bridges completed and waiting for commissioning. We have about 5 brand new general hospitals and world-class trauma center completed, equipped and waiting for commissioning. We have new smart schools and water projects waiting for commissioning. New markets and bus terminal, etc., waiting for commissioning. Previously, we had insisted that only the users of our roads and projects should be the ones to commission them. And we have commissioned close to 200 kilometers of road, commissioned by keke drivers and bus drivers and farmers and traders. We are very strategic, Mr. President, in our choice of projects deserving your attention today. Today, Mr. President, you have unveiled 2 mini-cities. The brochure for this event describes them fully. And the 8-lane boulevard, the Tower of Light, and monument of our heroes. These, what you commissioned today, Mr. President, are mere symbolisms of the audacity of our dreams for a new Anambra State. Like the Americans will say, and as we repeatedly affirm to the Anambra, you ain't seen nothing yet. Ours, the Anambra Mata Berobinsa Matane. Ours is an agenda with a deadline, with a vision of Anambra as African Dubai, Taiwan, Silicon Valley, ADTS, as the next axis of sustainable prosperity, with a 50-year development master plan, which I chaired the drafting. We are in a haste to lay solid foundations. In simple terms, Mr. President, we are determined to change the trajectory of Anambra from being a departure lounge to a destination of choice. And the brochure, I can say, clearly spells out in summary form some of the key things that we have tried to do, the road travel so far and parts of the road ahead. We don't need to repeat them in this address. But what is unmistakable, Mr. President, is that Anambra is clearly on the rise. We are here also to celebrate you, Mr. President. And we have already, in the last few minutes, with the chieftaincy title conferred on you by all the communities of Anambra, all the traditional rulers, demonstrated our deep appreciation. Thank you for all the hard work you put in to move Anambra and Nigeria forward. We know the state of the Nigerian economy with all its unsustainable dysfunctionalities when you assumed office. You had the courage to tame the Atlantic Ocean in Lagos, and now you have the courage. You are courageously and systematically getting the economy to work again. There is still a lot of work to do, we know. But there is no doubt that in less than 2 years, important building blocks are already falling into place. We urge you, Mr. President, to stay the course. Stay the course, Mr. President. Many thanks also, and I think many speakers have alluded to this, for the Southeast Development Commission. We thank you also for appointing many in the Anambra into your administration. Especially, we celebrate the appointment of the Honorable Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Bianco Ojukwu, and Managing Director of Southeast Development Commission, Mark Okoye. Of course, your Pan-African disposition was evident when, as Governor of Lagos, you appointed an Anambra son, Ben Akabeze, as your Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning. Well, we seem to be learning from you, Jagaban. Here in Anambra, you just saw a PAMSEC who is from Osun. Another PAMSEC is from Abia. And during our recruitment of our 8,115 teachers, we did not care which state you come from. All these 8,115 teachers come from 18 states of Nigeria, because the interest of the Anambra child is to be taught by the best teacher in the world, not by the incompetent teacher from his village. Especially the Enugu-Onitsha road, and we appreciate your Minister of Works, who came recently to flag off one of them and has been working tirelessly to get these projects on track. Rehabilitation of Onitsha-Owerri Road, Phase 2B access road to Second Niger Bridge, rehabilitation of Obadnewi Road Section 2 in Anambra State, etc. The list is quite a short list. But like I said, running into hundreds of billions. When completed, there will be important game changers for our people. We are complimenting your efforts, Mr. President. Part of our transport master plan for Anambra is to dualize all the trunk A roads in Anambra, both state and federal. And so far, we are spending over 170 billion on sundry federal roads, including ambitious dualization of about 140 kilometers of them. Your Excellency, in a summary form, signpoint the point that the partnership between Anambra State and the federal government is working well. We benefit fully from all the federal programs, including programs on education, health, ICT, agriculture, infrastructure, flooding, ecological response, social interventions, etc. A few months ago, the federal government with donor agencies rewarded Anambra with a cash prize of $500,000 as Southeast Regional Champion and $700,000 as National Champion in Primary Health Care National Challenge for 2024. We are benefiting. Whatever is due to us from Abuja, we are getting. Thanks immensely to you, Your Excellency. And the resource requirements to deal with this are far beyond the capacity of any state government. We are already spending tens of billions on erosion control, but a lot more is urgently needed. The Southeast, and Anambra in particular, is bypassed by the National Gas Master Plan, despite abundant reserves of natural gas. We are not part of the national rail system. The Onitsha River Port, commissioned by President Shehu Shagari in 1982, remains a proposal, ostensibly because the federal government has been unable to undertake the required dredging. Only Ashiwaju the Jagaban, the man who tamed the Atlantic, can break this 43-year-old jinx, so that barges from One and other seaports can easily discharge at Onitsha. It will be a great changer for our people. There is an abandoned federal road project that links Anambra with Kogi State. Upon completion, the journey between Anambra Southeast and Abuja might be shortened to about 3 hours, down from the current 9 hours. The list is long, and we are convinced that with you on the saddle, that these things will systematically get due attention and be addressed. Mr. President, fellow Nigerians, beyond Anambra State, Nigeria must survive and prosper. For the sake of Nigeria and future generations, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu must succeed. And we are prepared to support him in every possible way, not only to succeed, but to excel. Ideology. Both of us served in the government 2003 to 2007, and as President's Economic Advisor and later Governor of Central Bank, member of National Economic Council, I greatly admired the principal stance of then Governor of Lagos and now President Tinubu on federalism. He was our professor on federalism at every NEC meeting, and he fought the federal government at great cost to promote the principles of federalism. Of course, his political party, first the AD, later AC, ACN, and now APC, consistently professed progressivism. On my part, at a personal level, I am an unrepentant federalist and a center progressive. Before I joined the party in 2013, it took me 12 months of review and reflection on the manifesto of the All Progressive Grand Alliance APGA, which was registered in 2002 as the first political party to profess progressivism and a commitment to federalist principles. That's why even when I joined the party in 2013 and I was disqualified from contesting its primaries, I stayed put on ideological grounds and on principle. Today, amidst humbly its national leader, and in Anambra, we are intentionally giving our party an ideological soul with policies and programs strongly rooted in center progressivism, while laying the meta-level foundations as leaders in commerce, industry, technology, and leisure. We are in the traditions of Awoism and M.I. Okara, building the people sustainably. Through absolute free and qualitative education from primary to senior secondary school, leading to lowest out-of-school children in the country, with bursary awards for tertiary students soon to come. We also have free antenatal, free delivery services benefiting hundreds of thousands of women, train and empowering thousands of youthpreneurs as millionaires. You can see some of them are here, a few of them are here. Progressives. In 2011, before I joined in 2013, Mr. President, and this is very important, and we need to repeat this point. In 2011, before I joined APGA in 2013, APGA took an official position to support and work with the political party and government at the center. Indeed, in that year, APGA adopted the sitting president then as its presidential candidate. And I want to report that that policy by APGA has not changed. Coincidentally, Mr. President, at this moment in history, the party, a government at the center, is one that also professes progressivism. Then, as the foremost progressive party in Nigeria, APGA is ideologically and strategically aligned with the center. And so far, Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the progressives are working well together. And are working well together. And I said to the Anambra, yes, APGA dominates the place, but even the others, for all those who profess progressivism, who profess progressives, those who are in All Progressives Congress, we are All Progressives Grand Alliance, those in All Progressives Congress, APC, are our brothers and sisters. And that's why, Mr. President, in preparation for this particular trip, there were issues raised that we wouldn't make it. There is no party, progressive party in Nigeria. You lead the one of the biggest. I lead the first one, the oldest one. The APGA is the oldest, but the APC has overtaken us as the biggest. We must unite. We must come together. All those who profess federalism, all those who are centrists, all those who profess left of center, ideologically, because we must give this country ideologically driven governance. And Mr. President, as the leader of the biggest of the bunch, we urge you, Mr. President, to lead all of us in this new movement. Finally, Mr. President, I want to thank you again for this great honor to the Anambra with this historic state visit. The Presidential Lodge is ready, and we are looking forward to your next visit. Perhaps it would be a bad idea to relocate to your office and operate from Anambra for a week or two. Ndị Anambra unu ọchọkwala etu anyị. Unu ọchọ ka President bịa ebe a bịa nọnyere anyị 1 or 2 weeks. When President said they will be happy to host you here 1 or 2 weeks, that day Asorok will relocate to Anambra State. May God continue to bless you. May God bless the Jagaban, bless the renewed hope agenda. May God bless Anambra State, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.